Okay, we are moving on to question number 3. According to information in paragraph 2, what caused Australopithecus to spend less time in trees? Well, we can tell that this is a detail type question. And with a detail, we need to find the key word, which is the most specific word. And we look and we can see that spend less time in trees is the key word. It is the most specific. Less time in trees. Well, that means they don't live in trees anymore. Let's look at our passage. Less time in trees. We can see right here, spend more time on the ground. That is actually our answer related to our keyword, right? Because remember, our keyword was spend less time in trees, but here it says more time on the ground, which tells us that our answer is in this area. Well, how can we find the answer? With a detailed question, we should read the sentence and basically what is around the sentence. So we can see, thus, Australopithecus was forced to spend more time on the ground than it had ever done in the past. Well, that doesn't really tell us the reason. The question is asking why. Why did they stop living in trees? Well, we can see our transition here, thus, right? Thus means, well, as a result, right? Because something as a result. So we should read the sentence before to give us the answer. Well, we can see at some point in time, the habitat of Australopithecus began to shift owing to climate change. We can see that owing to, right here, means because. Because of climate change, we look at our answers and we can tell that the answer is B. Changes in the ecosystem. Ecosystem means climate change. Change to climate change made trees less plentiful, which means that they had to spend more time on the ground. The answer is B. Right? We will now take a look at other answers like A. They lost the physical characteristics that allowed them to live above ground. Well, live above ground, that is correct, right? Live above ground, that's okay. That means that they live in trees and that they lost it, right? The problem here is physical characteristics. Now, physical characteristics, of course, means body. Body characteristics means that maybe they lost their tail or they lost their arm strength, so they can't hold on to trees anymore. Now, if we look in the passage, they actually don't mention this, right? They talk about how they can walk, right? But not about if they lost any physical, like a tail or something like that. Not mentioned. Answer C, they developed the ability to walk upright on two legs to explore their surroundings. This does not answer our question. Remember, our question is what caused them? But this is more about what lets them walk on the ground. Like they have two legs, they can balance, but that doesn't answer why. That doesn't answer what caused. And answer D, finally, increase in the number of predator species living in the area, right? Predator, of course, means hostile animals, like animals that want to kill you and eat you, right? So enemies, right? Like bigger animals that want to eat you. So increase in the number of predators, we can look up here and we can see survival right here, survival on the ground. But does it say increase? Increase was our keyword. No, not mentioned increase. So we cannot say that it went up.